Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you why buying stocks before 7 AM is pretty risky. So let's look at this stock. It's definitely going up. There is not much volume, but there is a big buyer on the bid right now. And it's overall looking pretty good. So it looks like a good buy so far, but we need a little bit more help. So now we see another guy just bought for 100 shares below 385. And it's a pretty good sign overall, usually when that happens and the bids keep increasing. But let's look what actually happens right before 7 AM. So the bids keep increasing and that's usually a good sign. It looks like a nice uptrend and more buyers are joining in. But before you know it, this happens and the dump happens pretty fast and too soon. It still looks good overall. So you think to yourself, well, there is still the big bid in 377. I could probably still buy this. But let's see what happens next. So another seller steps in. And it's already looking worse and worse. And now somebody sold to the big guy, but then you think to yourself, he's probably gonna act as support since the share size is so big and it's pre-market. So maybe it's a good buy right here at 380 for the bounce back up. But before you know it, it's not really the case. And let's see what happens next. The guy completely cancels this entire order. And before you know it, you're now stuck in a stock with no liquidity. And if you bought at 385, at 390, you're basically screwed at this point. You're just gonna have to sit here and hold tight and hope somebody will buy the shares from you, or you're gonna be stuck here for a little bit longer until 7 AM comes and hope you don't lose too much money. So here's another example. Same idea. The price is going up pre-market. There is people on the bid, not too bad, 2,000 shares. And more people joining the bid, it's already a good sign. If it breaks 492, it can go pretty high. As you can see, there's not much resistance, so it can go 512, 530, even 550 easily. But it's not very safe, so you gotta watch out for that. And also remember, sometimes there is no orders or the bid or the ask just because people are actually waiting to put the order in. They don't want to expose their order and show you their position, so they will just wait until there is more information on the stock and in the market overall. But once again, right now it's still looking good, and I would probably consider buying here at 492. But then this happens. The 492 seller gets impatient and he moves his order a little bit lower, and then other sellers start jumping in because they kind of start panicking. So before you know it, it's not looking very good anymore, especially the guy at 475. He just sits there. He doesn't move his order up. He wants to see more buyers stepping in, and the buyers just don't keep coming. So now there is a big sell-off because people start getting impatient. So that's the whole point here. Before 7 AM, it's really easy to get a stock up, and it looks very good, but you should be careful. Even if you're going short, it can go both ways, so you gotta make sure you watch out for that. Always wait for the 7 AM confirmation. You will always have more buyers to sellers and a more clear direction of where the stock is gonna go. So don't just jump in too early. But sometimes at 6:30 there are good stocks to play, so keep that in mind as well. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you on the next video.